Let me have him.
Does it fit?
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
What about the clutch?
I think we. I'm not sure.
The prop on the 190? Will it all measure up and everything?
I don't know. I'm very claustrophobic.
Engine's coming.
So you'll see in the last video, we got the SLK up to Rusty Autos. The guys are here, still sorting out Emily's shitbox. The SLK's here, we made it. So today, we're going to be taking the lovely low mileage M111 at 0.9 something out of the SLK and getting it, well, sorry, a bit tight, give us a sec. So yeah, she's here. Today we're going to be taking out the engine, and I think there is a bit of an oil leak from somewhere, so we're going to see where that's coming from. But we're also, obviously, well, I don't know how we're going to do it. We're going to take the gearbox out with it, but obviously this is an auto, and in the 190 it's going to be a manual, so it's going to be the M111 with a manual gearbox. And it's been a while since I've seen these guys here. The last time you see these, we was stressing our lives out building the S13 engine, so these guys have actually offered to help do this again. So these guys, Rusty Autos, are the fucking best, the best. Hopefully this one won't be as difficult as building the S13, because there was a lot that's going into that. Hopefully there won't be as much going into this engine swap, but you never know, and I've probably just jinxed it. I can see. And you have some new lighting, yeah! So we can see in here, woo!
More space.
More, I just thought that.
Yeah, a lot more space.
Loads more space, so much room for activities. Guys, do you think, as an overall, this is not going to be nowhere near as difficult as doing the S13, right? Plus, there is a Facebook page on Facebook that is dedicated to this swap. I have absolutely no idea when it comes to the wiring. That confuses the hell out of me, I'm not gonna lie. But
Jack can explain it better.
So what bit are you wanting to know?
Okay, so we take this ECU,
Yeah.
and this wiring loom, obviously,
Yeah.
right? So the
Does it use this ECU, or have you got
Yes.
to use the 190 ECU?
uses this ECU. So then, what's the wiring loom?
Probably.
Like what connection? Because obviously,
Might be an adapter for the 190 loom to fit this engine, or for the 190 loom to fit this ECU.
There'll be something.
but do we not take all of this wiring? Do we not need the wiring loom out of this car?
Maybe. We'll just take it out anyway.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna know until we get the
the wiring loom.
version.
I'm gonna message him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you'd already done that. But
Well, I'm the sort of guy where I just do one thing at a time.
car's here. Now.
The car's here, get the engine out, then I'll figure that out.
What gearbox have it?
The manual one out of the 190. I've also heard, because this engine is an updated version of the one that's in the 190, and it's the same bell housing.
So it should just bolt straight.
It should. Some people said you need you need a release bearing, different release bearing, but that's it.
What about the flywheel?
I think we use the 190 flywheel.
Does it fit?
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
What about the clutch?
I think we need a clutch. I think we need. I'm not sure. I've read these things and gone, oh yeah, that's fine, but I've just forgot.
The prop on the 190? Will it all measure up and everything?
I don't know.
I think we'll take the engine out, leave the gearbox in the car,
Yeah.
take the loom out, and obviously you're going to need all the intercooler.
We'll need the ECU and everything.
Yeah, need the ECU. Well, that's all up here, so that's easy.
Yeah.
And I think you use this radiator, I believe. Should we, with the wiring and that, should we mark up what goes where just in case? Yes. Yes. Let's do that.
Take a video of everything.
Right, I'm going to get changed into my dirty clothes. Yes, let's pull it out. Woo! I'm going to get a spare welded diff, yeah. I know someone who can weld my diff, yeah. Have you got one? Fuck it, we'll weld the diff. So when I bought it, the roof was like half up, half down. Let me show you. So I spent like a couple hours trying to figure it out. It works, but something's out of time. So it catches on like I'll show you. Right, so here we go. We're gonna go down, yeah? Oh, ho, ho, ho. There she goes up.
I'm actually surprised actually.
So the roof works, right? And now the issue. So you see how it catches on this here? There's none. Yeah, so something's out of line. And then when I go back up, this is what you got to do, right? You hold that forward, okay? Can I have a screwdriver, please? Okay, right, so hold it forward, Rusty, please. Or Jack, yeah. This is what it does. Right, so these two bars.
Yeah.
Come on, do you want to film, mate? Can you?
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Right. Okay, stop there. A little bit further. Okay, stop there. So these two touch each other. So what we got to do is we just got to go, boom, that one's sorted. And then this one, these two touch each other. So I've got to push that through. Right, now hold it forward. Then it locks. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. They just touch a little bit and it's not enough to, so you've got to just...
It is, like something's out of sync.
Yeah, something's out of sync. So just taking the front end off. And you should see how brittle everything is. It's like a bit of chocolate, just one bar. There you go. So anything that we take off that I can kind of sell, we're going to keep. So bumper, headlights, things like that, we're going to keep. And we're going to keep everything until it's all running, because I'm not going to sell the main points of the car, because I might be able to take things like fuel pump and things like that. So yeah, we're going to just start stripping everything down, get the front bumper off, get as much as we can as the front, and we can get to the radiator and everything like that, and then just get all that out of the way and start pulling the engine off. Heave! Heave! What's this? Oh wait, it is stuck on them things. Yeah, turn it off. Yeah. Fucking get him! Let me have him. Oh, 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 oh. It's a good job we're scrapping this shell. Some good news already. The our oil leak, it looks like it's coming from the sump plug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always use crush washers, guys. I never changed this. Never.
Someone snapped it off.
What, for the radiator?
Yeah.
Oh, let's drill it out then.
I'm going to try and tap a socket in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, torque socket and unscrew.
Let's do it. Right, so we're going to start taking everything off. We've already started pulling off all like the coolant, and we're going to start taking the radiators, intakes off, things like that. We need all this stuff, so we need to keep all this stuff safe. But pretty much like in the SO team is going to remove everything that connects the engine to the body, and then we're just going to basically lift as much as we can out with the engine. I'm trying to remember everything goes in the process. The thing is, because we are scrapping the vehicle, we're just going to make it as easy as possible. And with these, you can't unbolt the radiator ports, the bash bars, all of it's just like one unit, which is a bit of a joke. We've got a viscous fan here, which is like clutch controlled, and it's going to be a nightmare trying to get that fan off. So we're just going to pull the fan off with the engine, and what that means, we can't really get the radiator out very easily. So we're just going to cut the radiator port off, and just so we've got lower room, so we just lift the engine out. There we go, look at that, miles easier.
Oh. Did tell you.
It's not got no steadiness.
So that's how to clear out the power steering pump, yeah?
Yep.
So we're just dealing with all the electronics, all the ECUs and relays, everything are here, which you see me piss about in the last video. To pull this out the car, we need to take everything off, and then the bolts at the bottom, because we need this whole box. Bolts at the bottom, and pull that out, and then that is our loom and all the wiring and stuff. Not entirely sure what we need fully and what we don't need, but it's all going to come out for now. Honestly. Oh wait. Oh my god, this hurts.
Are you alright there, mate?
This is. There's a lot of grunting. Oh.
You should see him.
The worst is I'm very claustrophobic. I get claustrophobic.
Look at your face.
Where is it? There it is. Please don't. Please. No, it's not.
Look of disappointment.
Oh shit! Oh, let me have a break from that.
You're right there, mate.
How the fuck are people meant to get to them? Look at the fucking car, mate, I had. To get a fucking fuse box out. Oh. This is probably the hardest screw I've ever tried to get in my entire life. I'm not even joking. Good job of scrapping this guy. Right, cut the video, Ross. Right, so all that was to get this out. Oh, that was a nightmare. Wow. So we're still on this fucking wiring. All the wiring is here. That's all the engine harness which is over there, but I'm just trying to sort the wiring out now. There's one wire which comes through here. We don't exactly knows where it goes, but it's the one wire that we can't really find out where it plugs into. So we're just tracing it all the way back. We're still trying to chase this one wire. Look at all the shit in here as well.
Remember what you said at the start of this video, Lee?
It's going to be easy, right?
Yeah.
Right, just pulling all the gearbox bolts off now. You can actually get to like half of them, or most of them, from the top of the engine. And they're not that tight. We've already got a couple out, including one of the starter bolts. So I'm just going to go and get the rest of them off. Right, here we go. I mean, like, we probably might not even need, well, we might not even need all this shit, but hopefully we don't, because there's so much wiring, and like the actual engine room itself is like tiny. Well, the annoying thing is now we've just tried to pull the engine out, and the gearbox just is not separating from the engine. So their only conclusion is that we've got to take the torque converter out through an inspection on the gearbox bolt. We have to take we have to unbolt the torque converter while the gearbox is on the car, which is a bit of a pain, but I think they're just checking now if that is the case. So there's an inspection hole through there, and you can probably, can you see one bolt at a time or two at a time?
You can see two at a time, but you can only get one at a time.
Right, okay, so one at a time, and then take them off, turn the crank, get two more, turn the crank, get to do the two. Oh, well, it's not too bad then. So, right, finally got it. Let's put a bar all the way through and just bang, bang.
Is that one? There's not really anywhere to go on this side yet.
Pretty much off on this side.
Just this side, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Engine's coming. Gearbox 8.
When I drop it down a bit, it looks like it's a horrible angle. There we go, I'll try to pull it off straight now, man. Oh, my goodness, I was going everywhere. No! There we go.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Got a job for you, mate.
Right, so here is the engine. Is there anything we're going to be doing to it while it's out? Or obviously, we'll probably paint the rocker cover. Well, maybe paint the rocker cover?
Yeah, we'll get the rock cover.
Yeah.
I do auxiliary valves, spark plugs,
Yeah.
Just general service.
probably water pump, stuff like that.
Do the water pump.
Yeah. Is it had one? Or do you not know?
I don't know.
It looks.
I've got no paperwork with it. It looks shit.
Yeah, well,
If it's out, you may as well do it. It's like supercharger as well. Check all that over and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe doing a supercharger service, but I'm not sure what to do with it. But that's fine.
While it's out.
Yeah, definitely. Are we going to check the timing chain or time belt, or leave it? It's fine.
We'll have a look at the tension and stuff like that, make sure all that's alright.
Yeah.
There's no wrong with it, I won't bother.
Yeah.
Didn't have no clacking when you were driving it, or whatever.
No, it's really smooth actually. Yeah, so in the next episode we're going to see doing some bits and bobs to the engine, getting it ready to go, and maybe doing the supercharger service, whatever. And then bringing the 190 down here, which is another challenge I'm going to have to figure out how to do. Take the engine out of that, which hopefully should be very easy. It's a manual 1.8 old.
Lee,
Yeah.
please don't ever say anything's going to be easy.
Yeah, sorry. Match it, take up the gearbox at the 190, match it all up to this engine. Obviously we might need some more parts. If it all just bolts up, then perfect. We will need, hopefully everything we need is already in the 190. Flywheel, everything like that. Yeah, see how it goes, then drop it in the 190, and then I'm sure we're gonna have a hilarious time trying to wire it up and get it running. I'm sure we are, but hopefully I've got lots of contacts who have done this stuff before, so hopefully they can point us in the right direction. But for now, I've got to get a train back to London. I love you all, and we'll see you in the next one. Give these guys a follow. These guys are absolutely fucking amazing. Legends. Give them a follow.